It's time for All Drumbeats and UFOs with JoeRey, Marco Island's own special show about UFOs and local entertainers. And now here's your host, JoeRey.
Aloha, JoeRey here again with Drumbeats and UFOs with my co-host, Grey.
Good morning, Marco Island.
We want to say, hey, UFOs are real. That's why we have the show, to tell everybody that they're real. And if you want to come on and tell us your story, call 234-0420. That's 239, of course. Today our show is going to be on atomic ancient nuclear warfare. Also, we're going to talk about giants that were mutants, had 6 toes, 7 toes, because of that nuclear warfare. We're going to start off with a song called Keeping It a Secret by Salamander Slim.
Timo, 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 Timo.
They think what we don't know doesn't matter. Who cares? It scares the hell out of them. They don't want to start a worldwide panic, I'm telling you. How do they do it? Every sighting that a lot of people see is covered up. They think we would get excited and start a riot. I think they think too much. They're keeping it a secret. Keeping it a secret. I don't want to be stepped on and ignored. I don't want to be held down, backed up, screamed at and laughed at anymore. DNA doesn't match. They come from another world. I think they think too much. Every sighting that a lot of people see is covered up. I think they think too much. They want to take off all the moon and Mars and give the land back to the aliens, the ant people and the snake people. They're keeping it a secret. 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 Controlled by a bunch of lies anymore. I don't wanna be lied to. I got feelings. I don't wanna be ignored. Don't wanna be back, held down, screamed at and laughed at anymore. Not anymore. How do they do it? They think we would get excited. I start a riot. Yeah, hey, I think they think too much. So they're keeping it a secret. I said they're keeping it a secret. They're keeping it a secret. They're keeping it a secret. And I don't want
All right, Gray. We're going to talk about those giants, those mutant giants. You read about that, right?
Yeah, there's a number of websites on Google, of course. It's every website's got its own dates, and you find inconsistencies with those. But I feel that atomic warfare back in our ancient time, the Hindu scriptures and Egyptian petroglyphs, a number of ancient languages do speak of the skies raining fire. Basically a nuclear war was fought over the resources of Mother Earth, and this being many thousands of years ago. Let's say 20,000 years ago. Let's say 30,000 years ago. It's kind of up for grabs, whatever.
When?
Yeah, it's all debatable, so to speak. Like I said before, the carbon-14 dating system has been eschewed because of this. The atomic isotopes messing with the the dating system. There's quite a few isotopes involved with nuclear and atomic warfare.
The Hindus?
Yeah, so the old scripts, the fire raining from the skies and whole armies being obliterated off the face of the earth and blown away like dry leaves of a tree. And it only describes, a nuclear blast, so to speak.
And it's related to some alternative news now that we're going to talk about. And we want you to Google up Dr. Michio Kaku, who talks about Fukushima radiation. If you've been talking about that, Gray.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of reading on that. I brought up this morning there's been 11 incidents of nuclear meltdown, almost meltdown problems. 3 Mile Island in our day was a big deal, and that was averted, very luckily. But many of these things weren't averted.
Chernobyl wasn't.
Chernobyl's one of those. You're talking 3,000 square miles.
And they buried it to contain it, huh? Like thousands and thousands of pounds of cement.
Yes, they entombed Chernobyl, but
Fukushima is a different story.
Very hard to contain, being right on the ocean.
It isn't contained.
Yes, that's the problem. It could get a lot worse before it gets contained.
It's already being spread, and the wind goes from the west to east, and everybody's being affected by it. Especially, there's 14 states in the United States, but the biggest one that I read about was Philadelphia. They have newborn babies every week that they claim it to the radiation in their water, and they think that it's definitely from Fukushima.
Well, yeah, looking at the wind patterns, the Japanese warm air current, that Kodiak, Alaska is very warm because of that reason. So the wind blew it from up against the Cascade Range of mountains on the coast, the west coast of the United States.
Did you know that the pilots that fly around all around there wear lead diapers?
Well, obviously they're young enough to have children, otherwise they wouldn't care.
So the radiation in the air is very valid that they wear lead diapers.
Well, they're worried about their reproductive organs.
That's really something. So the air is filled with this gas that's leaking called xenon gas 133. There's no way to contain it. Dr. Michio Kaku says that they're filling vats. It's leaking water, radioactive water at the plant, and they're containing it in vats, but they can only fill so many vats, and sooner or later they have to put them in the ocean.
No, these vats are already full. They're vats the size of Olympic swimming pools times 10. There's maybe 3 vats. They've been overflowing for months now. I find that there's the World Nuclear Association. There's the International Atomic Energy Agency. They would know a little bit about what's going on.
What about the 23 nuclear power plants in the United States that are all under earthquake faults?
I was wondering exactly how many nuclear plants there are on this globe, whether there's hundreds. You come up with 28, what, in the United States?
23. They're protesting it in Japan. They don't want them to build anymore. What do you think? I don't think they should.
Well, there's nuclear fission and there's nuclear fusion.
We got to find new energy.
We have that. It's more costly to do it. I forget which one is which, but it's more costly to do it the right way. But the fission, I don't think, melts down. It can't melt down.
Radiation is noticeable in milk in New York City. Come on.
Well, in 9 days, all of North America was radiated by the fallout from Fukushima. The worst of it was the west coast of the United States. Sure, they're feeling the effects in Philadelphia. They're feeling the effects in every state of the union. We're talking about the whole Western Hemisphere.
But you made a joke about it, I think, a couple of weeks ago, that the boiling water that's releasing radiation. I mean, you're right. Pretty soon the tuna in the ocean is going to be cooked for us.
Yeah. Our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, we're just really sloughing everything off on them. Like the giants 20, 30,000 years ago having 6 toes and 6 fingers, I feel they were mutants and they didn't proliferate. They were a warring people. The old ancient wars used these giants. There'd be talks of 10,000 giants being in one battle, and they were very mean. They go on to say that some of these giants they couldn't find enough food, so they ended up being cannibals. But it goes back to the early, later on, like the Chung Dynasty, number 4 or something. He actually had 2 bodyguards that were 15 feet tall. So, I mean, these giants were around, let's say, 8,000 years ago.
It's all in hieroglyphics, and they found skeletons and...
Many skeletons are being found now, and people are paying attention, yes.
You know, Dr. Michio says that Fukushima is a ticking time bomb.
Yeah, he has family in Tokyo and expressed that they should leave.
We're going to play a song now related to this called To My Face from Salamander Slim. Here we go.
I don't know who to call or if I should hide. I don't know if it's safe to go outside. I don't know what to do and I don't know what to say. I don't know where to go that I feel safe. And I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to live with what I saw. I'm afraid I shouldn't have said anything at all, because I was telling the truth. They run around, calling me a liar. They run around, telling me I don't know what I saw. They run around, calling me crazy. To my face, to my face, to my face, to my face, to my face. They call me a liar. Wouldn't believe it if you didn't see them with your own eyes. To my face, I couldn't believe it if I didn't see them. They changed my life. I don't know who to trust, who really cares. I saw something strange, appeared out of nowhere. I don't know who to call or if I should hide. I don't know if it's safe to go outside. And I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to live with what I saw. I'm afraid I shouldn't have said anything at all, because I'm telling the truth. And they run around, calling me a liar. They run around, telling me I don't know what I saw. They run around, calling me crazy. To my face, to my face, to my face, to my face, to my face. They call me a liar. You wouldn't believe it if you didn't see them with your own eyes. To my face, I couldn't believe it if if I didn't see them with my own eyes. You wouldn't believe it if you didn't see them with your own eyes. I couldn't believe it if I didn't see them with my own eyes. You wouldn't believe it if you didn't see them with your own eyes. I couldn't believe it if I didn't see them with my own eyes. You wouldn't believe it if you didn't see them with your own eyes. I couldn't believe it if I didn't see them with my own eyes. Trust, oh, who really cares? I saw something strange appear out of nowhere. I don't know who to call or if I should hide. I don't know if it's safe to go outside. You wouldn't believe it till you didn't see them with your own eyes. I couldn't believe it if I didn't see them with my own eyes.
Hey, JoeRey here again. I'd like to say that To My Face says it all, right? And they're keeping it a secret. So we're going to talk about some of the elements that are released in all that radiation.
Yeah, we're talking heavy isotopes derived from regular elements. These are all man-made. Take cesium-137, nickel 63, iodine-131, stratonium-90. 100 years ago, there was no stratonium-90 on the planet Earth. But I think since the Nevada test sites and what have you, in our lifetime, spread it all over the planet. They go on to, say stratonium-90, it's times 1,000. That's of normal readings. And iodine-131, you've got surfers over in California scraping it off their surfboards. The seaweed seems to carry that heavy iodine, and it's 500 times the normal dose. And I feel bad for these young people. I know California's used to be pretty hip, but I think a lot of people there have forgot about their hipness. And
They're being radiated.
yeah, I mean, all these children are being radiated, and they don't even know it.
If everything is true, what we're talking about and what we're reading about, man, everybody in Japan is goners.
At some point, I think the war has turned around. We rebuilt their country, and it's ironic that this was done with nature. Nature did it, a tsunami. There's been a couple factors like that in our history of nuclear accidents. There's been 11 incidents that are on this one Google site, one of them being like the movie K-19 about the submarine. You got to remember, a lot of these subs all had nuclear reactors. And K-19, there was 8 crew members died during that episode, and they are very much heroes because they shut it down and gave their lives to shut it down, keeping the Atlantic Ocean that much more radioactive free.
Here's a song by Salamander Slim called UFOs.
I was walking home down the beach after work one night, and in the corner of my eye I saw 10 people on the beach staring up at the sky. We saw 4 orange neon domes, luminescent door-sized like objects hanging out in the sky. I'm talking about a UFO, alien men and women. I'm talking about it, you won't ever know if you didn't see them. I'm talking about a UFO, I'm talking about an alien men and women. I'm talking about a billion things, but who are we kidding? them. Flying or they swimming, floating down the road. When they say they're walking in the moonlight, they really do. Maybe it's a no-brainer. Maybe they were here before us, and you only know what they want you to know. Faster than a blink of an eye, you don't even have time to say hi. Faster than the speed of light, it's just like jogging to them. Are they flying or are they swimming? Oh, nobody knows. Nobody knows. I'm sorry for all of you who've never seen them. I'm sorry for I saw what I saw and I know what I know. But I know it wasn't military exercises. And this is what I'm sure I know. It wasn't military exercises. It wasn't. Talk about a UFO. Talk about a UFO. I saw them with 10 other people on the beach. Talk about a UFO. Alien men and women. Talk about a way we go. Far, far, far away. Talk about a UFO. Alien men and women. Are they flying? Or are they swimming? When we talk to them, are they anything that we say? They don't know what time it is. So they never, never, never go. Hello. Faster than the speed of light. It's just like jogging to them. You don't remember anything you talk to. Got no time. You don't miss no time to time them. No time to time them. Faster than the blink of an eye. We don't even have time to say hi. It's just like jogging to them. Whoa. Faster than the speed of light. I couldn't identify them. Just like jogging to them. It's nothing to them. They got no time. You would never believe it. You didn't see them. Talk about a UFO. Alien men and women. Talk about it. You won't ever know if you've never seen them. Everybody gonna tell you that you're crazy. Tell anybody what you know. Talk about it. Talk about a UFO. Alien men and women. They probably were here before us. Left us a book that said, don't kill each other. What do you know? What nobody knows. Nobody knows. Talk about a UFO. Alien men and women. Talk about it, you don't know. You never seen them. Everybody thinks it's just something crazy. Military exercise. This is one thing I'm sure I know. It wasn't military exercise. Talk about UFOs.
That was UFOs by Salamander Slim. You know, it's really interesting to find out all the people that have seen them here on the island, and there's a lot of people. I know you don't want everybody to think you're crazy, but come on the show, call me, all right, please. And I'm looking for some really strange and great characters that have good stories, strange stories, any kind of stories. We'll put you on. What you believe, it matters.
We'd like to hear from somebody who knows something about radiation. That's the common denominator we're getting at through these, UFOs seem to have something to do with radiation and people being burnt, so to speak, that have been abducted or have been near these objects. They have radiation burns, and that's documented. But, there's many ways to measure radiation, rads.
All the stories about people being abducted all around the world, there are a lot of them that are the same. So think about that. They're not just one person saying, I've been abducted. There's people all around the world in different countries, and they all have the same story. Now, that's impossible, but...
It could be the same ship. Like you say, Bright Orange Lights has been seen again. It might be the same old ship doing its exercises. Hey, go check out Mother Earth, and time is of no essence to them. Let's say so. They've been hanging around and doing their research.
I've read that there's spaceships out there that are bigger than the Earth. That just hang out and travel around.
The big motherships, huh?
Yeah, the big motherships. Let's play another song now by Barefoot Gino. He wrote this song. It's called Puzzle.
Someday you will feel me gazing back at you. I don't know where to look for you or even who I'm looking for, but someday I will find you in my perfect world. The way you walk, the way you talk, the place you live, the advice you give. You're like my and the clothes I wear, you won't even care. I'm in a rock band. 'Cause I'm the puzzle that was meant for you. The puzzle that was made for you. Well, I've been cut into a million pieces and thrown around the floor, and there's nothing I can do. I didn't do that long. No, no, no. Alone again, you'll find me pacing back and forth inside my room, alone with all the worries I create. I do believe I'm looking for someone who can be looking more like dreams I can't conceive of. But anyway, where you are, the way you talk, the place you live, the place you live. You're like my hair and the clothes I wear. You won't even care. I'm in a rock band. 'Cause I'm the puzzle that was made for you. Puzzle that was made for you. Well, I've been cut into a million pieces, thrown around the floor, and there's nothing I can do. I didn't do that long. No, 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 no.
Okay.
Hey, JoeRey and Grey here, back again. We're going to talk about Kensai, the chemical plant, and how Dr. Mishukaku says that, workers have to only work 20 minutes a day once a year?
Yeah, that's your RADs. That's your limit. We're talking about Fukushima and trying to contain 4 meltdowns at once. Three are very critical. The fourth might be able to be split up. I mean, the first one is melted down where it's just liquid, like the sun pouring into the center of the earth, the China syndrome. I mean, it's true. It's true.
You can't really be near it at all. 20 minutes a day, and he wants to get the military involved, Dr. Mishukaku, so they can all rotate and work.
That's the only way they're going to be able to contain it, and this power company is dragging their heels. Oh, as a power company, we can do this. They can't. They don't have enough men and manpower. It's 20 minutes per year is your REM limit.
I think the whole world has to get together and help them.
I mean, will you do your 20 minutes?
Everybody has to help. Otherwise,
to save this planet. This is global. This brings all the tribes in the world together. This is global.
It should bring us all together. We should definitely get together and help them do something.
I mean, I'm getting older. I'll do my 20 minutes. You can do 20 minutes a year. If you do a one-day stint, you're fried. A year later, you'll be dead from leukemia or the things that go along with radioactivity, death.
This is some serious stuff we're talking about. Let's do some levity now, okay? We need to laugh. Here's some comedy for you. Don't bounce. Check this out.
So when your dating website talked about quantity of results, you had no idea they were speaking about her weight. Nor did you know when they talked about quality, they meant she'd show up with most of her teeth. And bubbly personality? Well, seems she could drink you under the table. Finding a mate doesn't need to be that hard. Finding one that bathes daily? A little harder. But we do it for you here at DesperateAndLonely.com. We will provide you with an entire gallery of hangdog-looking women who haven't been out on a date since Kennedy was president. Hey, we gotta give you something for your money. DesperateAndLonely.com. Your last stop on the road of life.
Zero slam back. That's right, baby. Love is just a crazy friend who makes you blind, siding all over when you go looking for a helping hand. He pulls his bow back and lets his arrow slam back. Ooh, baby. And when I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams like living in a tropical land. I dream the whole world sailing on the sand. I see the moon as a big fat man. And when I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams. Often, baby, often, baby, and then I have crazy dreams. It's so sad too when you were looking looking for a helping hand. He pulls his bow back and lets his arrow slam, slam back. Ooh, baby. Love, just a crazy friend who makes you blind inside and all over. And when you're looking for a helping hand, he pulls his bow back and lets his arrow slam, slam back. That's right, baby. And when I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams like living in a tropical land. I dream of how I'm sailing on the sand. I see the moon as a big fat man. And when I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams. Often, baby, often, baby, often, baby, often. And when I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams like living in a tropical land. I dream of how I'm sailing on the sand. I see the moon as a big fat man. And when I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams. Often, baby, often, baby, often, baby, often. When I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams like living in a tropical land. I dream of how I'm sailing on the sand. I see the moon as a big fat man. And when I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams. Often, baby, often, baby, often, baby, often. When I go to sleep, I have crazy dreams like living in a tropical land.
Joe Ray here again with Drumbeats and UFOs. We're on Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m., Saturday mornings at 9. Drink your coffee and listen to us. That's right. We're having a great time. I want you all to know that UFOs are real again. Please. I saw them on the beach. I can't explain what I saw, but I know I saw what I saw.
Good local music from this galaxy.
Yeah, right? That was some good comedy and crazy dreams. That was for Mo at Porky's. Don't forget to come by Stilts and see me every Thursday. If you have a good story to tell me about UFOs, I want to hear it. I'm at Stilts on Thursday evenings. Come to talk about radioactivity if you know anything about it, because it's so interesting. It's very important for the world to know. We want to share all our news with it. Alternative news is great.
We got to get it out there. A lot of people just think it's another day in paradise. Well, in a lot of parts of the world, it's not another day in paradise. It's the global fall of the planet Earth.
It's affecting all of us, and I sure wish that aliens help us out soon.
Well, I hate to be doomsday. I thought I went through that 5-10 years ago and being a prepper and everything, but boy, those guys got to step up on us now. I can only dig down a couple feet and I'm in water here in Florida.
No kidding, right? So have you been working on our ship? I know you said that it was going to take a while to get warp speed back up to warp.
Total refit. It's up on blocks now. We don't expect another mission for till this Fukushima gets under control a little bit. I can't be, the crew can't be exposed to this type of situation.
We're going to take off now, all right? We'll be back next week, Gray. I hope that you're here. I hope that you do some more investigating. You're doing a really great job. It's awesome.
Headed back to the hangar to do some more refit.
Thank you very much, everybody. We want to have all our friends out there call us and come on the show. All of Marco. Come on up. We enjoy it. We'll see you later. Let's take off.
All right. Thank you.